in 1946 with the complete ban of ₹1,000 and ₹10,000 notes to deal with the unaccounted money, that is black money. Second time it was done again in 1978 by the government headed by Morarji Desai, when ₹1,000, ₹5,000 and ₹10,000 notes were demonetized.
The resale currency demonetization in 2016 has taken the world by surprise. It expressed the commitment of the Indian government in cracking a whip on the black money and flushing out the fake notes. The present government has demonetized ₹500, ₹1,000 notes in circulation
and ushered in a salute of reforms that directly addresses the common man, economy, business and global relations. Interestingly, there are mixed views on the currency demonetization in India.
Let's have a debate which will provide a forum for students to talk for and against the higher currency notes in India.
Dear friends, black money was stripping our economy of all good results which the government implemented through various initiatives, and demonetization was an intelligent answer to problem.
Demonetization is a stride towards awareness of packing a t-shirt in a corner of a village to social media sites. Everybody discusses about black money. Whole nation's thinking has been focused on this issue. No, it is not true.
The major problem is that big fishes will be left out, whose black money is in the form of foreign currency, gold and property, and the common man is going to be an upfront.
Shame.
My friends, nobody is going to be scared. Just wait and watch. Did you see the people running toward the banks? It caused a great inconvenience to the common man who was running toward the banks to exchange ₹500 and ₹1,000 notes. It was rare to see a rich man getting down from his car and waiting for his turn to exchange his notes.
Yes, it is true.
Oh, they had put poor people at work for exchanging notes.
Bad, very bad.
The laborers had no weapon sights due to crash crunch, and so standing in long queues outside bank was an easy way to earn money. Simple, earn 500 to 700 rupees for every exchange. No, it was a forced charity by the rich, which turned out to benefit the poor. The fact is that most of the poor people are elated by this move. They are feeling for the first time they are richer than the rich.
That was the reason.
And are proud to be good citizens. At least they did not stuff their illegal income in wrong places.
Yes, this was the reason.
The situation worsened when a bundle of documents had to be produced for exchanging notes.
Yes, it was very true.
My mother stood in the queue for 4 hours. Suddenly we realized that she did not carry her bank card, which was one of the documents required.
Total time wasted.
It was not just about the PAN card. We were also asked to produce our Aadhaar cards, driving license or passports, as if we are thieves that also for our own hard-earned money.
Very bad. You had a difficulty introducing your own documents. Your I-cards were asked because by doing so it could be easier for the government to track the money which is being exchanged in banks. Dear friends, the government is doing so much to clean the society, and you as respectable citizens can't stand in the queues and produce documents which is your own identity, which is for your own safety. This is the only way to prove that you are true citizens of your country. By replacing all the 500 and 1,000 denomination notes, which has costed the RBI at least ₹12,000 crore, not just for very secretly planned, probably many months before. People were pushed to create bank accounts. People were asked to disclose voluntarily their black money, and repeated warnings were given to the black marketers. In a large country like India, a sweeping change like this can't be an overnight thought.
In the beginning, the cash crunch was so severe that people had no money left to pay their maids, drivers, and safai karamacharis, and then people could withdraw money from the bank. It was a crispy paying loan, which could not be used to pay even the vegetable vendor or the chai wala, who had no change to return the balance amount. The farmers had no money. There were no buyers for the standing crops and vegetables, and the prices went crashing down.
So, the prices have come down. Everybody is benefited. Ha ha! This is what our Prime Minister wanted. Everyone must use their bank account to transfer money. This was the purpose behind the opening of Jan Dhan account for the poor with zero balance. Here also, the rich had found a solution. They deposited the black money in the recently opened Jan Dhan account of their employees by providing them a meager incentive.
The Prime Minister in his Mann Ki Baat show asked the Jan Dhan account holders not to return the money to the smart rich people who had hoarded money into their account.
Yes, this was the reason. The Prime Minister is talking about digitalization. Does not know that majority people in our country are not educated today.
There is no development in rural areas, not even proper electricity or working computer, and you expect them to go cashless?
Well, please, let us not talk about your report card. Especially when the country is taking a step towards modernization and progress.
In our hope to take our Prime Minister and Finance Minister versus orders, the citizens abided by the dates given by them for exchange at all notes, but they changed the dates as per their own convenience and gave 17 new notifications on the old order.
The planning logic did not work. It was horribly executed. The proof point, the government kept changing the limits, its guidelines, and there were 17 changes. This depends that it was a complete failure. The government gave new notification to ease the situation, to also to stop the corruption who had started holding new currency. It was quite evident as government did through the ground reality. There are still queues at the ATMs and banks. It is causing inconvenience. Some have predicted the money shortage to continue for at least 6 months.
No!
The queues are shortening. This is the sign of progressive success. Positive effects of demonetization have been seen even in Kashmir Valley.
A well-known fact that Kashmiri insurgency is sustained by terror financing from across the border. The fastest infrastructure in Pakistan provides Kashmir-based Arab groups with training, weapons, and money. The Hawala route is mainly used as a means to ease money laundering and terror financing in Kashmir.
Demonetization will block business financing channels and will help restore peace in the valley. But the terror fatigue during Jammu and Kashmir is not likely to be affected to a significant degree by demonetization, as terror outfits would only continue with their activities with some improvisations.
But even as a money laundering terrorist operated in the form of big currency notes may have become nothing more than the pieces of paper. It will take them little time to collect money again, and after some time, fake currency can also be reintroduced to India. No! After listening to this debate, we think the advantages of demonetization are much dominating, and it will be in the long-term interest of our country, comfortably outweighing the disadvantages. Government needs to take all necessary steps so as to ensure that there will be a smooth flow of currency exchanges. It would turn into chaos if government takes no necessary
circulate money correctly. It will make a massive change in our economy. We congratulate the entire government and those hidden brains of our democracy who brought this decision. No one can defend black money, not even those who hold it. So they oppose demonetization in the name of the poor, the cardless, the daily laborers who have no bank account, or the old widow who stacked her life savings under her mattress. Plastic money is the new patriotism in cashless India. Mobile wallets are the new khadi. Your debit card is your new charka with which to spin the dreams of India shining.